Hello, we are back to State of Decay, and last time I made some pretty foolish moves towards the end and kind of got myself stranded without a car, and also with that car lacking pretty much any gas. Mostly because I was getting frustrated trying to deal with some hostile humans that showed up that are currently cutting off my food supply. So we're gonna see if we can get ourselves out of this situation. As soon as it lets me tab in, there we go. I don't know why it was being a pain. Yeah, we're gonna see what we can do to not be where we are. So that's my car. It is currently destroyed. I can't remember exactly what happened. I think I screwed up with a zombie while I was trying to drive around in the dark, figure out if I could run over these guys. We might have better luck heading into town. Maybe finally an auto mechanic or something. Because otherwise I gotta walk all the way up to, well actually this outpost got taken out. So I'm actually just gonna abandon that outpost. I will, however, go ahead and store some stuff in here that we don't need, like the shotgun, the ammo for the shotgun. Unfortunately, I did not bring the crossbow with me because I figured we would not need it, but we probably needed it since we're going to be heading into Plague Zone, and I'd rather not be shooting a gun, but hey, what can you do? I played suboptimally last time, and now I'm gonna have to recover from that. Come on, turn around. I'm not about to fire, because this is not a silent weapon whatsoever. This is my, oh no, there's a feral coming at me gun, not a, I need to shoot a zombie.
We could use a hand over here. Can you spare someone?
They want a generator, which is fine, I guess. Though it's possible I need to flee the map, to be fully honest. I have no idea how I'm going to kill those humans. That's why I'm thinking that the goal for tonight is just going to be figure out a way to kill the humans. I'm going to somehow maintain rationing the entire time, because there's no way we're going to be able to feed everyone. Now that all of my food income is cut off. There we go, Bronto gas. That's not good. Great, yeah, we're not dealing with that. What is that? Can't tell from the side. I don't think it's what we're looking for. The gun? Yeah, that's a gun shop. That's that. Quite a few zombies over there. Yeah, we're quickly running low on food. And we are miserable, which we can deal with that. That's fine. I think we're only miserable because of something else that happened, actually. So that should go away. Yeah, there's a conflict right now, so once there's not a conflict, we'll be better off.
Man, that place is flush with zombies.
Alright, let's see if I can use this scout post and maybe I can figure out where anything is. Alternatively, that cell tower is probably a better idea. Looks like there's a warehouse here. I might pop in there and we'll get lucky. Looks like it's just the heart. But this is supposedly has some containers. Has zombies too. Alright, come on. Maybe a repair kit in here. If we do find one, I'm still gonna head over to that scout outpost. Scout outpost. Yeah, there we go. One repair kit. I'll stop by the gas station for some gas, and then we'll head. Well, we'll do that on the way back to the car. First, I'm gonna make my way over to. What's it called?
Okay then.
The cell tower. I'll make my way over to the cell tower so we can scout this area. Check out everything in the area. Now, if I'm gonna be out here, we might as well. So we have a bit of a crowd outside. I'll go ahead and exit the way we came in. No, that one in there spotted me, but I'm long gone.
All quiet. At least, as quiet as it can get this close to a plague heart.
Except I can't actually get over this fence. There's wire. No gas to be found there. I can go through this bush. Alright, let's climb up here and figure out what we have in the surrounding zone.
Here.
Maybe we'll just find a solution to our problem that involves a different car. I don't know.
I'm running out of steam.
We don't need to keep our current car. If we can find like a military truck, that'd be nice.
Huh. I bet that thing still runs.
Road racer.
Oh, that spot could be ideal for an outpost.
I'm pretty sure that's one of the fast small cars.
I found another plague heart.
Alright, so my current plan is get influence. Using influence, inevitably a wandering trader should show up. And I will use said
I think
influence
that'll do it.
to buy a heavy gun from the wandering trader, which should one-shot anyone I shoot it with. It looks like it's empty, but there is a gas station right next to it. Let's just not fall off. Let's see if it's anything. I'm pretty sure it's not really, but hey, maybe I can at least use it to get from one side of town to the other. Really? Just had to turn around. Alright, that's 2 zombies killed here, I think. That were alerted, I mean. Oh. That screamer might know I'm here. No, 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 we're good. Everything's fine.
That could have gotten a lot worse.
Alright, there we go. Is there anything in this trunk? Nope. Let's get away from you before we start running. Zombie on my right. Oh wait, also a zombie on my right. I was talking about the one in front of me, actually. Let's see if I can get like 2 tanks of gas, would be nice. 1 for this and 1 for my actual car. Oh, that does not look very... Somehow it has less slots. I wonder what it upgrades to. I thought 4 was the minimum. Alright, it hasn't woken up yet. We're good. Let's just see if I can find what we're looking for. Preferably 2, but I'll take 1. You can't see me. There we go, got 2 tanks. Crap, we gotta drop some. 2 samples is not a big deal in the long run. Maybe I can come back through here and grab it, actually. Judging by my lack of injuries, I'm pretty sure I switched survivors at the outpost I claimed last time. Because there's no way I otherwise made it without having any injuries. Oh yeah, this thing must not have a lot of fuel capacity. 1 tank will fill it that much. Dang it. Alright, give me a moment, my USB hub is being a pain. Alright, okay.
Whoa, a lot of plague zombies around here.
Let's see what we can do. Well, first thing is that it's definitely damaged. If that wasn't already obvious. Whee! That's fine. It's also only a 2-door. I think it handles a little bit differently than our other car did. And I kind of thought it was further away. Now let's go ahead and repair our car. I was not expecting them to follow me. Not really follow me, but just come out of wherever they came from. Alright, someone come at me. Alright, we fight on the bridge. Or, you know, I just lose them, that works too. They're gonna keep shouting. Yep, one at a time, there we go. Alright, they're turning away now. My guy's holding an invisible gun. There we go. Yeah, let's see if I can kill these zombies that decided to show up. Ruining my plans. Haven't even existed here very long. There's already enough zombies that I don't want to fire a gun. This is a problem because part of my plan involves firing a gun. Looks like we already have some gas. Alright, car is fixed, gas in the car. Shotgun back. Didn't mean to actually equip the shotgun though. This can just stay here. Wait, there's materials in here. No, there aren't. Okay, okay, the game was just being buggy. I somehow managed to open that storage from there. Except also not really, because at the same time, I couldn't pick up the bag. So it wasn't real. Alright, so what do? We gotta help the rovers.
Stay where you are. I'm headed there now.
That'll make them allied, at least. Oh wow, we have a lot going on there. Alright, are these guys still just sort of hanging out in the yard? If I can snipe one before we go, that'd be great. I think they saw me. Then again, I'm not on the ground dead, so maybe not. I see movement. Door open. One down. Let's get out of here.
I'm getting really fucking sick of sharing space with dumbasses.
We should be fighting zombies, not each other.
You can come back for the rest.
All quiet. At least, as quiet as it can get this close to a plague heart.
Well, I think I get a little bit of credit for clearing an infestation, so that should help with the people who are mad. That in when the current uh, people being jerks event ends in my base, the fight, that should boost their morale enough to cancel that as well. So that way I'm not worried about them leaving or anything. Dang, I think that might have been a hood kill. Trying to prevent engine damage, those aren't cheap. Honestly, I was worried we were going to spend a lot longer before we managed to get home. There we go, we're only depressed now.
There doesn't really seem to be much in here.
Alright. I don't think shotgun's gonna help me. Oops, I put the plague cure away. Take that out. Also, let's put the rifle away. Give me up on that endeavor. I'll take the hunting crossbow and some bolts for it. Okay, that's fine. Scared me, but fine. Portable generator for those guys. We don't have a melee weapon. I remember realizing that last time when we left, that I apparently had forgotten to grab the melee.
That is a lot to carry.
Really, it is? Alright, portable generator. Go ahead and refuel. And before I turn this in, or before I take out the infestation, I'm prioritizing that generator, because it is very close to expiring. And I'd kind of like to see if they're either worth recruiting, or if they're going to give me a good Enclave benefit. Hey, you don't live in a shed.
Hey there. Make yourself at home. Much obliged.
There you go, portable generator. What do you got for
Oh,
me?
yeah, of course.
Catch you in a bit.
Hey there, stranger. Come on in.
Encouragement.
Good to see you.
Later.
What does that do? No advice. Just encouragement. Removes my fatigue. Not overly impressed by that. Looks like this infestation's about to be upgraded. That's not good. Are these all attached to this heart? It's kind of to tell, because selecting the heart or the infestation is not easy to do. There we go. I think it's actually tied to a different heart. Better, it has no idea where my mouse is, and thus it's not selecting it properly. Yeah, I assume it's all tied to this heart. Let's see if I can take these guys out before they cause more problems. They seem to be desperately
Whoa,
trying to reach
lot of
that
plague
point, but
zombies
don't know
around here.
how. If I can get there before they make that a level 2, I can not have to fight a feral, which I would appreciate. Yeah, I don't know why they're all the way out here. Alright, let's deal with the bloaters. Alright, I managed to hit the rails. I was not expecting that, but luckily I did not get bloated. And everything else should be able to die after that. There's a screamer. There's a decent chunk of zombies.
Amazing.
There we go, looks like the horde is clear. Alright, now let's deal with the infestations before they cause problems. And also get some free influence out of them. Screamer.
From what I hear, Memphis is flooded, Kansas City is on fire, and nobody's heard shit from Chicago. So how's a man supposed to get a good steak these days?
Okay, we didn't switch characters because this character is tired. Oh, get off my car. Oh, we need another repair kit. Not immediately or nothing, but pretty much immediately. Alright, if I'm careful here. Alright, now we need one desperately. But there is a place I know that will probably have one. So I'm not too worried. Plus, we have a ton of enclaves around here. Surely someone is selling a repair kit. Alright, no more infesting horde. There we go, right there. It occurs to me doing this with a tired character probably wasn't my best idea.
I gotta catch my breath.
Actually, let's not. If they manage to catch up to me and they find me on the roof, they're just gonna start shouting.
That won't work.
Dang it. Well, it won't work, then don't do it. Don't lock me in the animation of failing the grab. Again, I'm not locked in except for the way I can cancel it is by... Oh, great. Alright, get ready. We got flat ground. Where's he at? Not really, where's he at? No, he's all the way over there for some reason. Running in circles. I'm busy, excuse you. That was not a grab. You did not need to stop to do a grab. There was no zombie near me to grab. What were you doing?
Take the headshot.
Oh, hi, how you doing? I was not anticipating him climbing the fence quite that fast. Juke him. Ready? Got bolt loaded, come on. What's he doing? Alright, there we go, we got a double kill at least. Nothing more terrifying than a zombie not acting normal. Like anytime a feral, instead of running straight at you, decides to like do that weird diagonal run. Makes it significantly harder to actually shoot them. Alright, the bolt's gone, but they're
You're
dead.
the best folks for the job.
You want meds? Maybe we can spare some meds, I don't know. And I'm just trying to get back to my car so I can go to an outpost and switch characters and continue this process with someone else.
I'm damn tired.
I did not intend to do this with a tired person.
I like that.
Dang, I was kind of hoping I'd find a repair kit. Oh, wow, that's a professional break. That's a really good item. Might have to equip that on that rifle we have. We might have to be able to do some okay damage. Still not good enough to one-shot him or anything, but more than what we're doing right now. And considering that's our best solution to the zombie, or not zombie, the humans down there. Then I say that seems like a pretty good idea. Also, is my rationing still going, or did that end? Because if that ended, that's a problem. Okay, it did end. Sorry guys, I know you were briefly happy, but you're about to be unhappy again. My hand is forced. Okay, fuel is not really what I wanted.
No room for that.
Okay, I'll drop these parts. That's what I know. There's parts there, so I'll grab these parts. I'll, I'll, I'll drop a luxury item.
That is a lot to carry.
Come back for it. I also gotta come back for these infestations I cleared to make sure we get the bolts that dropped. Or whatever else managed to maybe drop. Miserable. Me too. Not really. I'm doing fine, actually. I thought it was going to be a much bigger endeavor to get out of that area I was stuck in, but
I don't even want to know what makes the air taste so bad.
car is going, we're out of here. Super easy. Doesn't mean it's not going to be a huge endeavor to manage to kill the human survivors. I'd say we were pretty lucky to manage to kill two, or one. They were already limping though, so I think they were weekends. Uh-oh.
I'm hurt. Bad.
Okay, pick a direction. Are you gonna fight me, or...? Pick one. Get off me.
I better stay away from the plague zombies. I'm not feeling too good.
Alright, that's fine. What? Why? No. I have no idea where all of these zombies came from. I believe there might be one or two stragglers, but there is no way there was like 10 zombies just slightly hidden. Alright, let's go ahead and drop that, drop the plague here, drop the gas, and everything else can go into storage, or otherwise hold on to it. Alright, you've got morale.
I'm getting really fucking sick of sharing space with dumbasses.
Look,
You've also just got morale.
maybe we both flew off the handle.
Influence gain is pretty nice. Let's see if I can get that built up. Plus, I have a feeling you might have just started a conflict. No, it's Dina. Addie had nothing to do with it. Alright, let's grab a bit more ammo. And let's go deal with the problem. We have, yeah, this is undamaged, okay. We need to deal with this last heart. Should be like right here, I'm thinking. Based on the icons. Also, where are the blessed scoundrels? Not a big deal if we lose them. Alright, let's make sure we... Yeah, there we go, that's scouted now. I don't want surprise zombies, apparently. There's only so much I can do with plague territory. Garnon is actually not as close as he sounds, so we're fine there. If he was closer, though, I might have been dead. And as I said, everything's fine until a zombie starts doing weird stuff. If a feral just came at me normally, I would have been fine, but because he did like the weird, I'm not sure if I want to run right at you or not, it was more of a pain than it needed to be. Reload.
I gotta rest. Aim for the head.
We're fine. Dang it. Still fine. Alright, stop swiping. Lunge. I need time to reload. Stop swiping. There we go.
Work.
That would have gone better if I didn't have to spend extra time running around because it just decided not to load a bolt. I'm not sure what happened there. The second time I got swiped at, that made sense, but the first time just randomly did not load the bolt.
Ugh, I can smell them hanging around. Now that's heavy.
No, I did not want to attempt to grab the zombie I can't actually grab. I wanted to pick up the item on the ground. Also, it's totally fine that, I took a bunch of damage. Like, obviously I would have preferred not to take a bunch of damage, but it's not a big deal because I really only took this person out for the sole purpose of they happen to
Good enough.
be close to having leveled up their hero bonus. Now that they've done that, I don't care. We can go ahead and head home. Switch them to another person. Because honestly, I thought that would take longer. Though I definitely could have found that better. The other zombie was throwing me off more than I thought it would. It's always fun when, in a fight with a feral, the random zombie is a bigger threat than the actual feral. Alright, Dina, causing problems. Actually, Dina's already built up. Alright, fine, then I'll bring in Dave. Dave the jumps out of a car to fight a feral in melee distance. Alright. So they want medicine. Do any of the hearts that I cleared have medicine in them? So we have materials and remaining items there. It looks like no. I can hit this restroom. I also need medicine, but I don't care. Also now we got the hero bonus, that's gonna be a huge benefit. That's like, oh, speaking of which, okay, I'll do it after. Not the car. But that's a 30% boost to our influence. That's more effective than a max rank radio. I didn't know there was a hero bonus that was like that. Right? It is influence, right? Yeah, 30% influence gain. And if I go ahead and actually use my radio, I can get an extra 10% on top of that. And there we go, bag of meds. Looks like there's 5 containers here, so honestly, we might find more meds.
Looks empty to me.
Alright, 1 second, my back hurts. I'm slouching. Alright, are all the containers in the back? I guess they're all in the back. Oh, we got zombies approaching.
The sheriff really stepped up and helped us out, so here's a little something as a thank you.
Sorry, did they just hand me 5 ammo?
Maybe we can trade this to someone.
I didn't realize they give actual resources from the sheriff boon as well. I thought they just gave you small items here and there, but I've gotten an entire gun from them that was pretty good, I'm pretty sure.
That's pretty heavy.
And now they just handed me 5 entire units of ammo. Which technically isn't actually that much, that's 1 less than a bag of ammo, but still.
More to see.
Why does it sound like they're very close? Surely they don't know I'm in here, right? Okay, they're close, but not that close. Alright, before we go, I want to see if any of these cars have a trunk, or that works too. Some out of parts. Some more parts. I like finding parts because they stack. Mind finding other things, of course. got some tents up here.
Wherever you see a screamer, a bloater is never far behind.
Well, there is in fact a bloater there, but where's the screamer? Alright, well, wait for that to dissipate. I'm gonna head over here. That's empty. Yeah, we got a second large backpack. We're actually kind of lacking in those. Pretty much everyone's using a 7 slaughter. Or it's possible one of them is... Alright, I was not expecting a feral to just casually walk up to me. Alright. No, I knew that would happen. The moment I was gonna be, is he stuck? I knew he was gonna get unstuck somehow. Dang, he moved to the left just as I was gonna shoot him in the head. Shot him in the shoulder.
It's so hard for people to pitch in and turn things around.
Stop swiping, come on. There we go.
I feel like passing out.
Yeah, it's much better if they lunge, because it's a lot easier to just move around the lunge, but when they do the swipe, they also have, like, the ability to angle their swipe way more than they should. Like, they can be running at you full sprint and then do a 90-degree swipe. So it's a lot harder to get around that.
Can't do it.
Because generally I find you're better off, unless they do the swipe, of course. Instead of trying to dodge past a feral, you're better off trying to just quickly run and sprint around them. Because if you dodge, you lose all your momentum. It's not as big of a deal when there's only one feral, but if there's more than one feral, it's a huge deal. This is empty, but I'll still look around it. Surely there won't be a second feral in this small area. The good news is, despite many hearts being awoken, we've mostly dealt with the brunt of it, I'd say. I find that the way they work is they usually, like, do a huge burst of infestations really early, and then they kind of chill. I don't know if that's how they're supposed to work, but that's how they tend to work. So as long as you can just deal with all the early ones, then you can usually chill for a bit and either take out the herd or just accept the fact that you're going to slowly have influence funneled to you in exchange for maybe 1 or 2 bullets that you may even get back some. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn this in before we switch characters, probably. Well, enough we even can switch characters. I think everyone has high plague now because it keeps screwing up fights with ferals. I think that Juggernaut moved a little bit closer. Where is that? No, that's a Juggernaut. You can tell. Because he's making Juggernaut sounds. Alright, here's your dang bag of
You might
meds.
be okay after all. Stay alive, all right?
Alright, can I buy anything cool from you? Repair kit is cool. I think I'll have to take the bag of food. We're running a little low. And you know, I don't think we need to switch. We're not too bad. Let's check these guys real quick. They cannot be well off. I suspect that they're pretty
think we
much
can help
on
each other
death's
out.
door.
Okay.
Don't we have a luxury item on us? Yeah, we do. Okay, we'll sell that. I'll go ahead and buy another thing of food. Though I am kind of intending to, next time we make a full recovery, I'm hoping to go ahead and take out those hostiles anyway, so it won't be a big problem. Alright, there we go. Y'all got
Call
food.
that a successful run.
Yeah, for now, you don't all need to panic. It's fine.
I really thought nobody
We will
was
survive a day.
around here, but you folks proved me wrong.
Conflict is a pain, but when the conflict goes away, we'll get a bunch of, wow, that's a lot of conflict. We'll get a bunch of morale back. Hey, hold on, that's getting really close. That's at the bottom of this ramp.
Would it be time to worry now? You know, if I was the worrying type?
I'm gonna go out the front door.
Almost out of those.
Oh, I also need to deposit stuff, hold on. Oh, so I'll just stick this in the car later. But no, it's more important to have space in my inventory.
Listen, if you're ever really scared, just picture the zombies in their underwear. Hey there.
Later.
You're fighting infection. Sanitizing machine would be nice.
What?
You're
Later.
fighting infection. Alright, what about
What's going on,
Dina?
hon? Lately, I just lay in bed too long, thinking this day is going to be my last. Hello there.
I'm gonna make a mistake, but follow
Mind
me.
giving me some backup?
Of course I'll go with you.
And go up the hill. Surely we'll be fine. Let me just grab a weapon for you.
Oh, hey, I got a thought. We should find new digs. Someplace more exciting than this dump.
I mean, you're right that we should find somewhere else, but not right now.
Yes?
I'm getting really fucking sick of sharing space with dumbasses.
Yo, take
Whoa, do we have 3 fights going at once right now? Ouch.
Yes?
I failed to actually hand you the stuff. There we go. Also, have some pills and some snacks. I think if they don't have some, they don't use them, but if they do have some, they use them infinitely. Like everything else.
For the longest time, I ignored the news reports. I just flipped channels until I found something with Groucho or Bob Hope. But I guess you can pretend that horrible things aren't happening for only so long.
I'm kind of hoping that if it's risky, but if I bring them out with me, maybe we can get some of their traits to change.
From that bloater.
Or just have additional traits. Did I shoot the head? It didn't explode properly. Oh shoot, we got bloaters coming down the road. Triple kill, I think. I can't tell. Except there's a 4th one. Still level 1 infestation. I want to make sure there's no surprise feral. Which is a lie, there's always a surprise feral. That's what makes it a surprise. Sometimes they're nice and they announce the present beforehand, and other times they just jump a wall suddenly. Or casually walk up to you. Alright, the yard is clear. Can I spot the screamer from here? Doesn't look like it. Let's try the door. I was possibly open the door and there's immediately a screamer. Actually, no, I think I can see the icon. Looks like a bloater died. Dropped bolts.
Seems empty here.
Can't see the screamer. I'm pretty sure it's outside on the other side of the building. Yeah, right there, actually. Now, let's see if I can just take it out without a bolt. You're checking, they're looking right at me, but that doesn't count.
Careful, it's coming our way.
I did it again.
Really? can do better than that.
I can't catch my breath.
We gotta raise our fighting skill. We were struggling to actually fight. Alright, some bolts. How are you so bad at not being grabbed? Again, this way you don't bring survivors with you. I just figured since it was just a single infestation, I could let them do that up here, and we'll go ahead and head home.
Watch all directions.
That feral has an armored head.
Alright, get in. There's apparently a feral nearby.
See
Dismiss.
you around.
Alright, where's the feral? Oh, we got a triple pack. Okay. Good to know. We can have a triple pack show up. See, I want to do that, but I'm pretty sure I can't actually move anywhere.
Worth your attention.
The one-room trader did show up. I could do my plan. I could drive over there, buy a heavy gun, and then bring it down here and kill these guys. There are 2 juggernauts. I do not appreciate that. I think the only place I move with 4 people is the bridge. The problem with giving up the starter base is that you're giving up a cooking area. This does have beds built in. And it appears to have 3 slots. I might be able to destroy the beds, actually, if we're not using them for anything. But of course, I still gotta take out the part anyways. So I can't even consider moving in until that's dealt with.
Take care of yourself now.
Took you long enough. I should threaten to leave more often.
No, we're not miserable. Did one of the fights end? I think one of the fights ended. Alternatively, rationing ended.
So how
Nope,
we gonna
rationing is
pick
still
a
going.
leader? Do we vote or fight to the death? Or what?
Definitely, this is just a community goal, actually. I figured this was going to be part of a builder thing, but this is a personal goal. I think when it has a leader objective, it has the type of leader quest name before it. Like when you do the sheriff ones, pre-having a sheriff leader, it says sheriff, and then the quest name. But it's just moving. I mean, I have kind of exhausted resources from all around me. It might be a good idea to move. Apparently there's going to be a heart here because there's nowhere else for that to be infested. So that's not going to work. What is this? What's going on there? No, high temperature zombies. Yeah, we can ignore that. We're not going over there, so that's fine. The existence of the meat puppets is a little awkward now because they kind of just exist.
Folks really aren't that happy at home. I mean, more not happy than normal.
I think I'll just get in the car and start driving. I don't think shotgun's gonna do me any good. Let's repair this. Grab it. Some extra ammo for it. And lastly, attach them on to it. We're also going to go ahead and grab a bandage, strong painkillers, and a smoke bomb just in case. Time for taking this on part 2. Because I would like that problem to go away, please.
Once more into the breach.
Exactly. Alright, pretend that there's not a juggernaut just down here. And you can lure him away. Those are ferals.
I better stay on my toes while I'm in plague territory.
Actually, while we're out here, let's see if we can finally identify this heart that we know is over here. There we go. Right, a little awkward to get down here. Gotta take it sideways, then back up, and there we go. Let's follow the rails, but not on the rails, because that makes it hard to drive. Oh, and also because there's a bridge in the way. Oh, wrong fence. Can't break through that one. Let's go ahead and identify this as a heart. And identify that as an infestation. With a feral in it. Fun. Dead. Hey, we get a little bit of a morale boost. I don't really want to do this at night because there's no way I'm going to be able to see these people. Are they shooting at me? They're shooting at me. Alright, I guess this plan's fail.
Since the army retreated, I've heard people say America's dead. I say America's a dream
Backup plan, let's go
run by
find
those of us with hope.
a big gun.
Don't you give up out there.
Pretty wide search area here. I guess at this point this is the closest. Well, obviously there's no one there.
Anyone here? Guess nobody's here.
A little less obvious, but we'll figure it out. Maybe the wall's a little more intact, and this could be a base. Nope, no one there.
Empty. Where are you?
That's a problem, but I don't care. Let's wake up all the hearts. Alright, you deal with the zombies, I'm gonna be in the bathroom. Because I'd rather not get credited for their kill. As much as I'll jokingly say, I don't mind waking up another heart. I do kind of have way too many hearts woken up right now, relative to the amount of supplies we have. Deal with said hearts.
I'm looking to do some trading.
Why not?
Alright, so I can go ahead and buy myself a Timberwolf for 1,000. And solve all of my problems. I can also buy a game console, which would be handy if I had a lounge. It'll come with 4 shots. So assuming I don't miss, that's 2 dead people. Pretty big assumption, considering they seem to already know I'm there. So I kind of also want the B-50FG just to have someone in camp holding that. Alright,
That's a lot of
Timberwolf,
stuff.
and I'll buy the console.
What do you say to a bit of bartering?
Okay.
And then I'll be broke, so I can't buy a vehicle upgrade kit. Even though I do kind of want a medium upgrade kit for my car. Maybe not buy the console, I could always just find one. Plus, I think they're always selling these items at the bottom. Maybe. So I could just wait till they come back around. Because otherwise it might be a while until I have a lounge. It's too late, I made the decision. Alright, let's go deal with a jerk. All I need is a single headshot and they should fall over dead. And all my food problems will be gone.
Careful. Don't set off the undead.
Though, I'm not sure if there's a good way to get to there from here, other than the back the way I came. Is there a shortcut over this hill, maybe? That takes me down to the south town? No, that's a dead end. So I go down there, and then I just cross the bridge. I'd be back to where I want to be, instead of having to drive all the way around. This is definitely an off-road vehicle. Yeah, I don't think this is working. Oh no, that's a bloater.
Bad way to die. Exhausted.
Oh, of course you're tired.
And we're down to the last one.
I haven't even been playing these that long. Well, you're all still camping my car.
Plague zombies in all directions. Better be careful. Here it goes.
That's fine. That's what I get for trying to take a shortcut. Should have assumed there'd just always be a bloater exactly where I wanted to be. Alright, surely this isn't in Plague Zone. No, of course it is. How has everything managed to be covered in Plague Zone? This is fine. You don't need stamina to fight humans. I mean, actually you don't. Running doesn't help when you just get shot in the head. So I think I would have been better off going the other way still. Because I feel like this is about the same drive. And now I'm risking waking up yet another heart in addition to one I already woke up. Really, at this point, choosing to flee the map is a bad strategy. Well, it's never not a bad strategy. Okay, wish I wasn't doing this at night, because there's no way I'm going to go pinpoint ahead in the middle of the night. They can, of course, because why not? Let's see if I can figure out where they are. They're outside.
It's time for you to die!
Yeah, no, hitting them with a car does nothing. It's just satisfying. But I can accept that it's not going to happen right now. It's too dark to do anything. How did you possibly flip? There was nothing to flip on. Yeah, let's just head back. We have the gun. I'll just offload it to someone else for now. I'd love to just switch people, but somehow every single base in the map is very conveniently covered in a plague zone. Normally I can find some small pockets where I can claim a random outpost, but not this time. Honestly, yet another reason why I should probably just give up. We've only taken out, what, 2 hearts? I should really just reset the map. The most valuable thing I have on this map is the Enclave giving me some extra morale. Alright, let's see if we can pull around to our outpost without... Oh, that's a Juggernaut. Alright, let's see if we can solve the Juggernaut problem. Come on. How much gas? Come on. Get off my car. Really? Paper. Made of paper. Great, I hit a rock. I don't even know where the Juggernaut that was following me went. But that's not a problem. I can just get out of here. I think it's far enough now.
I need to stake a claim on this place. Pronto.
Let's pull in the back so we can avoid that Juggernaut. Except, wasn't there a horde of ferals? Oh yeah, there's a horde of ferals. We're not in a good spot.
I wasn't sure I'd see you all again.
Do you have some penalty to existing or something? Because we did not play you for long enough to be fully tired. I guess we just haven't built up cardio, so you're probably constantly using extra. Or I have actually lost track of time. I really don't know. But I did not feel like it's been very long since we switched. I mean, I doubt most people have even recovered from, like, half their plague. Alright, let's go find someone to hold this. That's right, I can do that from here. Well, you're already equipped with something, actually. Here you go, have a gun. A good gun. And meanwhile, I'm gonna equip this gun. Alright, everything good? Everything good. Cool. Alright. I guess we'll switch over to you. Okay. Dang it. Okay, that leaves, I think, one person who doesn't have cardio built up. Maybe be Powerhouse. But I'll try backpacking.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we do not have that much play recovery. What are we gonna do? Okay, it looks like the Pharaoh Horde has gone away, at least. This is just stupid. They didn't immediately know that I'm there every time I come by. Like, I'm not saying I don't want them to know at all. They're allowed to spot me, but, like, spotting me immediately from 200 meters away is a little much. I think I might do it. I don't know. There's a lot of hearts woken up. There's not much reason to stick around the map. Like, I could take them out, but what is that really going to do for me? I'm just going to use a bunch of resources to kill those guys, and then we're still going to have to deal with all these hearts. The dinner and theater is very nice, but, like, I think we can do better. I might go around and grab a person from each enclave, and then just call it for this map. Or maybe that's the cowardly way out, I don't know. And I should deal with the curveball, it is true. It's just such a pain to deal with humans. We can handle it. We'll live. Everything will be fine. You know what? We just need to stick around home anyways. Who needs to see? Oh, it's up and Adam that popped up. I was trying to figure out why it said stamina will drain slower and stamina will drain faster. But no, it's because up and Adam popped up when that notification happened. Because that was previously in the menu. Well, that's gonna suck, but oh well. Who needs to... My goodness, I can't even see the other side of my house.
Meds are running low. Not that we had an abundance to begin with.
Well, in a time like this, obviously the best solution is to wake up another plague heart.
We all know our base can't run without fuel, so let's do something about that.
Alright, as we're that low on fuel, oh well. Actually, wait, is this even gonna work? By some miracle, only this heart is covering that base. Okay. So we're gonna wake up this heart. We're gonna kill this heart. We're gonna claim the bridge fort. I don't really have much plan beyond that. That's one of the things that we're gonna do. Stimulants, painkillers. Apparently we did make gas cans at some point in large amounts. That sounds vaguely familiar. Someone's got a rifle. I'll just take a pistol. Are we dying? What was that sound? There is a nearby barrel, but it's not where we're going. Except it kind of is. Alright, the car is totally going to arrive at our destination in one piece. I mean, who needs the sea? Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a bad idea. I can't see anything. Right, next to this pole, there should be a way I can go this way. Right, wrong, wrong. This is the donkey
If I
further
take out the
ahead.
nearest plague heart, this should clear up.
It's this pole. Alright, now we're on the right road. We're just gonna follow this. Try not to hit any zombies somehow. run up this hill. I guess this isn't even a hill. It's just some dudes. Not on a hill.
Good to see ya.
Do you have repair kit?
You looking to trade?
Yeah, sure.
No, you do not. Dang. Got a pill press though, but I'm not about to buy that. Alright, somewhere in this fog is my car. That's fine. And they're making sound, I think, but so is my car. There we go. Yeah, we're in plague zone, it got darker. I can't see anything. Alright, let's figure out where we're gonna park this. Get off my car. I was hoping to find like a rock or something, but I can't find anything. Oh, there are hostiles. Alright, let's not park there. Oh, let's use the car. There we go. I'm sure I won't regret that. Not if the zombies are gonna come from that direction or anything.
I'm pretty sure that's a freak over there.
I'm not being smart. Alright, I got a plan, it's fine. Are there ferals? There are no ferals. Juggernaut's gonna follow me. Except if I alert these humans, it's gonna be a problem. Land here is a lot less flat than I thought it was going to be. Oh, are we truly stuck? Get off my car.
That won't work.
We are truly stuck. Okay, let's hope unstuck doesn't screw us over. Only a little. Except I don't see the icons of any of the threats around, so... I'll pull up this wooden fence, try not to break it. We'll just pull forward, it'll be fine.
Fuck, my eyes are burning.
Alright. I have no idea what my plan is. This is so stupid. It's kind of hard to run from a bunch of zombies chasing you during a plague when you can't see more than 10 feet ahead.
Fire in the hole! Hell yeah, that shit worked great!
Alright, there's a barrel out here somewhere. My favorite game. Where is the feral in the fog?
Take the headshot! Fuck yeah, it's hurting!
Dang it, really? I was like, surely they're not gonna immediately get a bite on me, right? I'll be able to stick around for an extra swing or two if they don't bite me.
Running low on that. Almost empty on that.
Dang, I was kind of weak kill it without using the last of the batch. At the very least I can see now, which makes fleeing a lot easier.
One more plague heart destroyed.
Oh yeah, that means we'll see a lot less plague zombies
Alright, there
around
we
here.
go. Problem solved. Base is now moving over here.
Oh, how nice.
Oh, I could have been a little more careful with my ammo, but I don't care. I was kind of hoping those last shots kill it, but it didn't, so I used pipe bomb instead. Alright, I'll come back here and loot it after I clean the base, because right now there's too many zombies around to deal with things like this. That's a pole.
Locked up tight. That was graceful.
We don't have enough influence. Did hitting that heart somehow re-trigger the other hearts? sending things out for infestations again. I'm going to take that. It's not too big a deal. We'll just kill one of these infestations, and then we can go ahead and move forward. New site is way too busy around my base.
I don't even want to know what makes the air taste so bad.
Dang, that almost worked. Alright. I cannot believe I pulled that off. Because that never works out when I want it to, and it certainly never works out against 3 of them. There's one. That's just a screamer, it's fine. These guys are gonna try to pursue. Dang it, I broke the glass.
Fuck, I gotta stay clear of that cloud.
Watch those guys manage to die through the wall. Sounds like something they'd do. That's fine, none of them are coming this way. Alright, and they're gonna infest something over here, but we can deal with that later. Alright, well, so much for that.
Hi there. Please do come in.
Multiple zombie targets now.
Oh, this is not good. I can suddenly be okay with melee combat. That's pretty much my option. Hey, do none of you have guns? Right, yeah, none of you do have guns. I'm on my own to solve this problem. That you caused, by the way. You could have just left them alone. I would have just snuck up on them, but no, you had to run out there and alert them in my direction.
As long as this is plague territory, this place ain't never gonna feel safe.
Nice.
That screamer's still screaming. Side note, where'd the screamer come from? Thought I killed it. Is there another screamer? Nice we take carry capacity and resourcefulness. Stealth is nice and all, but you've already got marathon. Well, anti-marathon pairs pretty well with stealth. And you are my medicine person. Honestly, I forgot we had a medicine person. I got so used to the last game where we basically never had one until I called one in.
We've got a problem here that needs attention right now.
I think the ones who have a problem are the ones across the street who are a while ago.
That's pretty heavy.
Currently constantly being screamed at by a zombie, but yeah, no, you probably also have a problem. Alright, you're still alive, right? How hard is it for you one of you just kill the screamer?
No, no, no! I do not want to die like this! Stop it! They're all over me!
Hey, why is no one helping you? You have friends. You're just out there in the parking lot alone while all of your friends are like, yeah, she'll be fine.
If we don't clear out some infestations, we're gonna be in deep shit real soon.
More of the same.
Oh, you're down to one. You had to kill your friend.
It's good to see you alive.
Well, at this point,
How are you?
though I have a feeling you might be... No, you're the bite binders. I can't recruit you. Not until your last mission.
Later.
So at this point, there's one of you. Your next mission should be saying, hey, can I join you? Yet I haven't seen you have a single mission all day. Oh, these guys lost one too.
Hey, you.
I got some stuff to trade. How about it?
Might as well.
Alright, we're gonna need more food. Oh wait, we have something on us. I don't know how that outcome could have possibly been avoided. That was entirely an avoidable scenario on their part. They could have just not alerted the zombies when I was sneaking up on them. Infesting. Let's let them do their job, because I don't want to deal with that. Also, they seem to be coming this way. Let's just get in the car. I don't know if I even want to be at home. There's too much going on at home. There's a juggernaut, there's... Let's head over to the new place. Alright, well, I guess that barrel doesn't exist. Barrel was a lie. Luckily, I'm pretty sure the only guys that care about live farther away from all of that chaos. So they're in no danger of being lost.
Locked up tight. Gotta be
I
quiet.
just hope living here doesn't go like it did last time. I don't know if I want this base.
Back to help.
Alright, I'm tearing out the beds. They're not going to do anything for me anyways. I can make this a lounge. People appreciate that with the morale boost. Over a console, which I think I did in fact buy. I'm going to put meds in the center, that way no one's going to get bloated right at the entrance. Or, you know, we could just put the infirmary on the second layer, but there's no room for that. Gonna have a kitchen,
I joined the U.S. Army when I turned 18. During my tours,
a workshop,
I lost a lot of brothers and sisters. But that pales.
and I guess we'll have the garden again.
Since the outbreak.
This is an indoor, though. Oh crap, there's no outdoor slots, are there? I didn't realize that, we can't have a garden. Not unless we have utilities. Well, I could try to recruit someone who either has a blank spot or knows utilities.
We've completed a project. Good job, everyone.
That screamer's gonna drown us in plague zombies.
So unfortunately, we are in fact using 2 ammo a day now because of our stuff up there. And this storage shed is now in range of a siege. For the infirmary. Then we'll upgrade the workshop, and then we'll be done. Got your console in as well. I suppose for now we can just build a training site. Rationing, even though everyone's gonna hate it. I'll probably at some point claim a ammo outpost just to offset my ammo costs. I hear someone with a big gun up there. I'm going to switch this over to a large bag. Alright. Despite all these negatives, we have some decent positives. Including the fact that some people like sleeping outdoors. Which cancels out and then further does beds. Alright. Make sure we upgrade the workshop again. Now we're actually capable of upgrading our kitchen because we made it ourselves. I keep forgetting to do infection therapy instead of waiting for people to recover. It's not cheap, but it is something. Also taking forever to install.
Folks, we really gotta get cracking on these plague hearts.
That is true. Unfortunately, I need to make a plague cure, but if I make a plague cure, we're going to go from low to none. Let's see if we can't take out this infestation. Right. Wait, is it just free? It doesn't make sound. It costs labor, but it doesn't make sound. Small amount of noise, but okay, that's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Right now is the only point where sound is ever going to be an issue. And surprisingly, living this close to hostiles won't be a problem. Alright, let's fuel up. And we're tired.
That blood feral is crazy fast.
Thanks. Right, there's only so many places I can see a feral. Where is it? I think it's that one. But the marker doesn't look right. There, now it's autocorrect.
Excellent.
Alright, let's go ahead and drop that. And I'll grab a rifle for this guy.
Good to see you.
Before we switch off of him. How about this new one? Except I'm going to go ahead and unload it. There we go. Dave, what do you got? You got my exterminator? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, Dave.
I'm thinking we could use a leader around here.
Alright, Dave is gonna store this in the car and deal with this infestation. Oh, nice. That's some good firepower up there. Alright, let's go deal with the problem.
Hold up, pal. Watch yourself.
Ah, the air tastes like blood soup.
This is flatter than I expected it to be. This was on a hill, but then this is actually just right here. I gotta deal with the shed, but everything else should be fine. Let's just get turned around. Crossbows equipped. Alright, never mind. We'll drag him home. That is actually going on a plane. Come on, bring it. Get out of here. I know there's a barrel. I think I hit from the front there. That wasn't good. There we go, bring it. Come on. Come on, Farrell. Come on. Come on, let's go for a run. It's better not backfire. Cover me!
We do not want to get caught by that barrel.
I'm gonna go with it. Did not backfire. They seem perfectly confident in handling that. Oh, I got one around back after. I thought it was gonna keep it the entire time. But no, we can play games without anyone actually playing games. That or they're just happy for an hour after playing games. I mean, fair enough. Only 50 minutes of games. And I can see that even if we did get attacked, our base is not going to be immediately screwed. Except there are more zombies, so I'm going to lead them back. You coming? Oh no. Oh, I lost him. Not sure how I lost him, but I lost him. I think that's the one that was already up there. I'm not sure he knows how to get down. Either he died or he despawned. I'm not sure what happened. That way, it should be good to take out this infestation now that I've dealt with basically everything else. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Yo, come here a sec.
Okay.
Alright, where's the other feral? Can't spot him. Feel like I'm about to be dead. No, okay, we're good. Alright.
Gotta make sure it's dead. God, I'm tired.
The sheriff really stepped up and helped us out. So here's a little something as a thank you.
Oh, chemistry book. He's in there. He's in the right side of the building. That's where he screamed from. Maybe Jim will provide some morale boost, I don't know. That's not good. They're gonna hear that. Maybe that's what I want. I don't actually know. They're not aggressively following me, so we might be fine. Because that I might be able to take out the screamer. As well, maybe. It's possible they all left him in there. So gotta watch out for you. Hey, none of that. Be normal. Ready? Now we can sneak in and get him, actually.
Looks quiet for now. As long as that plague
I take it back, you turn around.
the place won't ever feel safe. We need more of these?
You know, that's actually why, you don't get to keep your influence when you move. I just realized the key to the puzzle. If you could keep your influence when you move, then the meta would be to just move every hour so that you can maintain your resources Which obviously is not what you're supposed to do. So I imagine... Alright, do I grab a big gun and go down there and just shoot a guy? Except it's not going to work because they're still going to be aggroed to me, but it is day, sort of, kind of, not really. It's not going to be day for long.
So anybody got a plan to turn these frowns upside down?
So nice to see you.
Hey, a friendly face. Hey, buddy. I almost missed you. Why is it that whenever I start
Take a
thinking
smoke
you're
grenade.
bad, you all prove me wrong?
Take that and some snacks.
Hey,
And we will
Your turn
switch.
to deal with this mess.
We don't have much time. Maybe we have enough time. If I can just get one shot, that's all we need. One shot is going to reduce them down to one person.
Real short. Need more food.
We can do this. It's getting dark. Maybe I can make it before it gets dark.
This might just clear up.
Because if I don't do it now, I'm going to have to wait till it gets light. Just one shot to the head, that's all it takes. That goes for me as well. If they shoot me in the head, it's probably over. We know they're going to be out and about, we know they're going to be shooting at me immediately. This plan fails when you can't see through the smoke of your car. They don't seem to be shooting me. I might have actually managed to wait long enough that they don't aggro me anymore. Nope, here they are, bullets. I saw the flash.
Yeah, we're one step away from hoofing it.
Alright, just one more. I'll figure if I position my car and hide behind it, as soon as I see him, I can shoot him. Don't seem to be aggressively approaching. Or doing anything for that matter. They're on the other side of the building, I can see their icon on the map. This is risky. Visibility's not great. Is that them? No, that's the porch. Visibility is terrible. Come around my way.
It's been dealt with, at least for now.
The day is saved, finally. That curveball's gone. Now I think they should have a bag of materials. Well, not materials, but some resource on them. I think that would make sense. The implication is that they've been stealing your resources. They should have them somewhere. Is that an ultralight? Lightly, not ultralight. And so I'll take that shovel, we can break it down. I'm actually surprised how well that went. I figured there'd be a lot more zombies involved. As my main worry. I was less worried about them and more worried about them shooting me while I'm being attacked by zombies that they caused.
Look at all this nothing.
I'm pretty sure the third one died the other day, so they didn't leave a body. Or at least they did leave a body, but it's long gone.
I don't want to be near that bloater when it pops.
I was out and about for a bit, so I brought back a few things.
I mean, I won't complain, but I kind of need things more than gas. Alright, that curveball is gone. Let's go home. We can stop starving to death and focus on other problems like meds. No longer a huge morale penalty for having to constantly do rationing. Which, with how many people start fights, was definitely being a problem. It also means that if I need to end it soon, which I do, it won't be, I did not lie. Nor did I retreat. Stop. Alright, I lost connection of my keyboard, so... Yeah. There we go. We live somewhere. I'm not sure where exactly.
Take that, you barrel fuck.
Come on, do not die. I was almost in trouble there. Anytime I try to do this, I usually get my car stuck and then bad things happen. There we go, no infestation. So we need to recruit some people. We need to find someone who has powerhouse because I'm tired of inefficiently taking out hearts. Alright, you change your mind? So you want to be gunned down by the guy with the machine gun? Just want to run at that guy in particular? Oh, that's all the zombies.
I already got all I can handle.
I still gotta solve the med problem, but we're at least
may help us find Eagle Eye.
relatively decent right now.
I should check it out.
We're not really going to do that, right? Right?
I don't know why you have such strong objections to it. It's a pretty simple thing. Well, I'm gonna die if we do it or anything. Alright, let's switch over. Hi, how you doing? Would you like something that's not a crossbow? I'm trying to talk to you, Dave. Trade me.
My back's already killing me.
Oh, I need to talk to me. That's a little difficult. Oh, it's gone now, so that's fine. This still isn't a great base, but at least for now, we can operate here. It was getting a little too busy for my liking here for the lack of anything existing anymore. It's really just this checkpoint and this tanker was the only thing that's worth checking out. We can probably get rid of that food outpost and move it elsewhere as well. Once we, have literally anywhere else in the map we can put an outpost. The map coverage is pretty heavy right now. Regardless, it took all night, but we did in fact accomplish our goal, which is good, because I need to stop. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Next time, we're in a much better situation than we started today. I'm sure there's 1, 2, 3... 3's not bad. 3 hearts awoken, but we've taken out 3, so 3, 3, not terrible. It's not great, but not terrible. I just don't have my usual method of clearing out hearts with me, is the problem. I have to adapt. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're probably going to recruit someone from these guys, if we can, because they don't really care about slowing infestations. If I could recruit, I would, but they haven't done anything in a while. Same with these guys. They can stick around for now just because they're a nearby trader, but eventually we'll probably recruit from them. And these guys will be maintained. Because the morale food is pretty nice. Right now we are at 2 morale, which is pretty good, considering our meds are low, and we still have rationing active. That is our mostly resting morale, not counting the recent feral kill and the hostiles defeated. I need a warlord for that. Well, we are going to do a warlord leader, so... Oh yeah, I should have mentioned that. Yeah, this one's going to be a warlord leader. Trader leader is going to be our last legacy. Because I think that trader is going to be the hardest to complete. But yeah, anyways, as I said, thanks for watching. We'll be ending it for tonight. I'm quite tired. Tomorrow I'll be playing Kingdom Hearts, and the day after that, which should be Sunday, right? Right? Today? No. It's only becoming Friday now. So Saturday. On Saturday, I'll be playing State of Decay again.
Medicine, and we're almost out.
But I will see you next time. Goodbye.